Hello my friends and welcome to Adventures of Deanna. I'm Deanna and I'm on an adventure to lose over 100 pounds. Today is weigh-in day. Happy weigh-in day or FriWeigh. There's no good way to say happy weigh-in day for a Friday like there is weigh-in Wednesday. That's so cool, but not for Friday. While we're on the subject of Friday weigh-ins, leave me a comment down below. What do you think are the pros and cons of weighing in on a Friday? For me, one of the pros is that the pros for me, the pros for me is that any inflammation that I might have had from the weekend has gone to the wayside after having, a few days of more normal, consistent eating.
A con to weighing in on Fridays is that it can influence your decisions in the short term. So Fridays, normally the next couple of days, you don't have as much structure and routine built into your days. And if you're having a lot of negative self-talk, or if you're having a lot of, yes, I'm totally killing it, I can relax a little thoughts, either we can have this like two different ways that it can help sabotage your weight loss. Either you feel really good about your weight loss and you feel like you deserve some food rewards, or you can have this like really negative self-talk and it can lead into this kind of like, oh, just F it kind of thought process in your thing. So there are cons also to weighing in on a Friday. So again, I encourage you to list the pros and cons in your mind of weighing in on a Friday. Meanwhile, we're going to get to my weigh-in, but first I just want to show you a little bit of what I was up to this past week, a little teeny bit of it, and then we will get to my weigh-in. Okay, so this video isn't from this week, it's from last Thursday, but it's my friend Kirsten QuickFit and Your Pal Mystery on a live stream, and Loki is chewing on his toy. But at this point in time, I just want to invite you to check out Kirsten QuickFit. She has a wonderful membership program. There are great videos available, and you should check it out. I have a membership, and I think that if you like doing exercise, you should join too.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday, and I'm out trying to get Loki a walk. He hasn't been on a walk in a few days because we had a ice storm that just covered everything in ice, and I was waiting for it to melt off so that I could actually get him out. And he is full of energy, so that's what we're doing today on this fine Sunday morning. It's nice and quiet out. This is why we didn't go to Soulard yesterday. Anywhere that the sun doesn't shine, everything is coated in ice, and it's super slick. And I was not going to be around a bunch of drunk people trying to not lose my balance on ice.
And here's a selfie from the day.
Happy Tuesday. I just got out of the grocery store and I got this flour for $5. $5. I've been for my walk this morning and I got some ice because we're out of ice. And my husband needed some beer. Today it's going to be a high of 70. So we're going to go outside and we're going to grill some food. I'm so excited. I got this rainbow cauliflower. Don't know if you can see it, but oh my god, rainbow cauliflower. Yum. And I got some vanilla chocolate crunch Greek yogurt bars for dessert snack. And some eggs. And tonight we're going to be having pork steak. Yummy pork steak. So excited for that. Been out for my walk with Loki. Time to get home, get to work. Lovely Tuesday day. Yesterday I got my 10,000 steps in. It was awesome. So yeah, that's we're doing good. We're doing good this week. And the so beautiful, like such a bright sunshine. So anyway, what an adventure. It's Tuesday. Weekly goal complete. Tuesday.
Happy Wednesday. It's story time. Oh, who doesn't love a good story? Last week, I was, watching YouTube videos like I shouldn't do, and I was watching a clothing haul from Walmart, and I saw this sweater, and I thought it was just so cute. So I had to go out to Walmart, and I had to get this sweater. So I got the sweater, but of course, as I'm going into Walmart, who was there but those cute little smiley girls we all know as the Girl Scouts? Yep. The Girl Scouts were there. It's Girl Scout cookie season. Yay! So, you gotta get the Girl Scout cookies because you can only get them, certain times of the year. So you gotta get the cookies whenever the cookies are there. Of course you do. So, thankfully, I work at home now. So I don't have the whole office thing where like 6 people all want me to buy Girl Scout cookies. Nobody's been hitting me up over email to order Girl Scout cookies. I don't have a big family where I'm getting hit up to buy Girl Scout cookies. So whenever I see the Girl Scouts, it's like, okay, well, I better get some Girl Scout cookies. Well, I was there and they told me that there's these new cookies and they're called Adventurefuls, and I'm always up for an adventure, so I had to get Adventurefuls. Like, who would I be if I didn't get Adventurefuls? Like, who would I be? So I got Adventurefuls from the Girl Scouts. So these cookies, I'm like, where's the description? There's like so much about what they're doing, but nothing about the cookies. Okay, indulgent brownie-inspired cookies with caramel flavored creme and a hint of sea salt. That's what these cookies are all about. So 2 of these cookies is 120 calories, 6 grams of fat, 9 grams of sugar, 1 gram of protein. Just in case you were interested, you open the box of cookies and they come in this package. Like, they make the cookies and then they figure out, how do we get the cookies in the box? And so they come up with the plastic packaging so that it looks like there's more cookies in the box than what you really get. It's my take on it. That's how I feel. So then you get 2 cookies. 2 cookies. 2 for 120 calories. 2 cookies. So, indulgent brownie inspired cookies. Indulgent brownie inspired cookies with caramel flavored creme and a hint of sea salt. So there's nothing on here that looks to me at all like sea salt. Nothing. And I guess that's caramel cream in there. It's like brownie, if the brownie was like just the outside crunchy part and way overcooked. I can taste the fudge stripe, caramel. I'm not tasting any caramel. Maybe a hint of sea salt. I don't know, but I love the Girl Scouts. I love what they do. I was a Girl Scout for like a day. My mom let me quit. I said I didn't like it. I don't remember ever being a Girl Scout. But love what they do. But I can find so better ways to spend 120 calories than on these tiny little cookies. Tiny little cookies. So let me know in the comments down below. What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? Have you tried an Adventureful? let me know. My husband's favorite cookie is the Samoas. Mine used to be the Thin Mint, but now it's the Do-si-do, I think, is my favorite cookie these days. But let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie, and are you going to get yourself some this year? The good thing is that I can put these in the pantry, and they'll just sit in there, and they'll last a good 2 or 3 months, because when they're out of sight, they're out of mind, and I don't need them, and they're just there for whenever I really have a craving, and I need to have a little bit of an indulgence. So that's not something that you're, really skilled at. Don't buy the Girl Scout cookies. Just pass them up. I'll get you next time. I already ordered some. I don't have any money. Don't tell them that, because they'll be like, we take debit cards now. Anyway, that's my rant for Adventurefuls. We'll see what I'm up to later this week.
Make it boom, 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 boom. I'm glad to be alive, yeah. Cause I don't wanna waste my time, no. I'm young and dumb and hopeless, right? But I'm bound to turn out alright, yeah.
I'm probably getting dirty right now, but I'm so excited. Like, down here on the ground, I don't know if you can see it, right here, and there, little green spots. Those are daffodil bulbs that I planted last year that are sprouting. Springtime.
You should bet your money on me.
For my weigh-in this week, first I like to look at what the data says, not necessarily the number that is on the scale. As far as the data goes, the first thing I like to take a look at is my habit tracker. So this week I got a score of 64%. I was able to get 107 out of 168. The two things that I find that I really still need to try and work on my consistency with is eating fruits and vegetables and following my doable hunger. Those are still the two things that I need to incorporate the most into my healthy lifestyle. As far as my steps this week were phenomenal, and I'm going to throw up a little chart here. And I cannot believe that yesterday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I had reached my 10,000 step goal for the day. And for the rest of the week, just take a look at these steps. They were great. And you're going to notice on Saturday that there was a dip. And let me tell you, I took a shower on Saturday and then went out for a full day of errands and walking and doing all the things. And I left my Fitbit at home. So those were not true numbers for Saturday because I forgot my Fitbit. So I have no idea what my true count was for Saturday, but that was not the true count for Saturday. So when I look at my habit tracker and I see that I got a 64, and that was an increase over last week's score. Last week I got a 61% on my habit tracker, so it was a 3 percentage point increase on my habit tracker this week. And I look at my steps and I think about my consistency and everything. It looks on paper like I'm doing everything right. But this week I stepped on the scale, and last week I was 214 even for the third week in a row. And then this week I weighed in at 214.6. So that is a half-pound gain. And although everything looks great on paper, I'm going to go back to that con. About weighing in on Fridays. So weighing in right before the days where you have less structure, you're less likely to be, for me personally, doing my journaling. My routine isn't there. My meals are not the same as what they would normally be. All of these different factors that are influencing it. And then I have a weigh-in where for the third week in a row I stayed the same. It did that thing that I was talking about, that F it mentality, where you're just kind of like doing whatever. So I can tell you that my food choices those days and my following my doable hunger were not good. And you cannot outrun, outwalk, out-train a bad diet. After the damage that I had done on Saturday and Sunday with making terrible choices, overeating, there was no coming back from that. that's why there's a gain on the scale. So even though things look really cute on paper, they're not always what they seem. And it can be because of that inner dialogue that goes on after we step on the scale. And that's a skill in and of itself that I've been trying to work on, is not letting that number influence my decisions. Not letting that either hinder me or, lead to effort eating, lead to rewarding myself, leading to relaxing up on the things that I know that I want to do. Those are all parts of me that I want to continue on regardless of what the number on the scale is. And I had a bad week and I kind of let it get the better of me. I let my toddler brain win over, the more educated side of me. So yeah, that's what happened this week. The good thing is that I tend to not let that repeat itself week after week. It does come up here and there, but because of last week and responding in a way that wasn't beneficial to myself, this week I know that I'm not going to listen to that. That I've talked to myself, I've got my inner dialogue, I'm stronger than my toddler brain, and that's not going to repeat itself this week. So the good news is that I'm able to move forward in a better mental mindset this week than I had last week. So that's the good news. At least there's something good to come of it all. I hope you had a good week. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you know whenever I post. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, it's gonna be an adventure.